Hey everybody, my name is Don and I'm here today to review these in-ear earphones by a company called BASN, and the product they sent me is called ASONE. That's why I think they're saying it. As you can see, the one is in black and the AS is in white, or a Asone, but I think it's ASONE. So whatever you want to call them. Now, my disclaimer is that they were sent to me. But they have no influence on my thoughts or feelings about them, all right? So what's unique about these is that they are 14.22 mm planar hi-fi in-ear earphone. Now, that's quite different from what I've had for earphones in the past. I've had the usual drivers, and the planars are always supposed to be better. As you can find when you use regular headphones, the planars are always really expensive. So not sure what the technology behind that is, but that's just kind of the given in the industry, right? And I have no reference to compare them with. I have no other planar drivers to compare them with. So that'll be just my opinion on what I think of them. So they are the MMCX type of connectors, which we'll get into in a few minutes. But I prefer those myself. Some people don't like them, but I really like the MMCX kind of connectors, and I'll show you this in a second. So as you can see, packaging, first class packaging. They get top marks for that. And when you take the box out, you get this black box, which has a pop-up lid on it, little magnetic pop, which has now empty box. It's empty? What? They sent me an empty box? No, just kidding. I've already opened this package and I'm kind of listening to them and everything, but I'll just kind of show you what I've got. So it comes with this phenomenal little box, case, whatever you want to call it. And once again, a very good quality case. And when you open it up, you get lots of little goodies inside. So again, real class act. Really impressed by this company. But here you get two cables. All right, two cables. You get a 1/4-inch adapter. You get a cleaner. You get, of course, get the phenomenal little earbuds and different types of coverings for your ear to put it in your ear. So lots of them, and a little blue clip, which we'll talk about in a second. So when I got these, by default, they just came with this little end on them. So as you can see close up, the planar driver inside, which is pretty cool. And the piece sets on the end already, like there's lots of different silicone ones and different shapes and sizes. But the standard one that came with it actually worked really well with my ear. And fit tight and the sound was great. It also comes with a little blue tool, and you use this for removing the cable because it's the MMCX type of connector. So let me show you what I mean by that. There are a lot of people that don't like this kind of connector, but I love them. And the reason why I know about them is that they're on the Ultrasonic, which I'll show you in a second. So you just plug them in like that. Now, when you go to pull them off, they actually strongly suggest that you use the blue tool. So let me show you how to do that. You kind of put this around the edge and you just pop off the clip. And I think that's a wise thing to have because it probably prolongs the life of your cable. That's my guess. But with the Ultrasonics, I just pull them off. But good tool to have. So as you can see, class packaging, everything is phenomenal. These sell for about $159 on Amazon, and they sound absolutely stellar. Sound is balanced, the bass sounds warm, there's clarity, it's got a good sound stage. So would I pay $150 for them? Absolutely. So let me talk about that for a second, because my comparisons would be the Ultrasonic IQ and the Wilkins, which are also really great. These are both drivers. This set costs about $300 brand new, that's US. And the Ultrasonic IQ, these go for about $900, and they are quite incredible. That said, I've only paid $150 for each of these because that's the most I would ever pay for a set of earphones. That's just me. I'm not really into this whole market, but I definitely want to listen to good sound and for monitoring and stuff like that, and even for maybe even quiet mixing, right? So it's comparison time. Well, first off, I don't have any other planar earphones, so I can't give you an honest opinion on how they would stack up in the market that way. But I do know when it comes to planar headphones, the price is always much higher. And so I suspect that's the case when you go to earphones as well too. But I do have a couple other quality earphones with the regular drivers. So I've got the Ultrasonic IQs, They go for about $900. And I got the Bowers and Wilkins, and they go for about $300. And then of course these BSNs are going for about $150. All right, so how do they stack up? Well, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Well, hands down, I got to go with the AS1s, the BSN. The sound was crystal clear. It had enough bass. It was warm. The clarity was there, and all the different kind of frequencies or instruments that I'm used to hearing. So no complaints whatsoever. As for me, would I buy them for $150? Yes, because that's what I paid for these other guys. I would never spend $900 on an earphone set. For me, I don't have that kind of money. And I actually would also spend $300 on an earphone set. So because I got them used and quite cheap, I got them. Would I recommend these guys? 100%. $150, you can't go wrong. They're just really, really awesome for that price. I don't have any reference for any other types of headsets or earphones that are of similar make. So, but compared to my other two, they're much better. So, thank you, BASN. Awesome stuff, dudes. Keep it up.